The STARS is a doctoral training centre for PhD students. It trains PhD students explicitly in soil science, and what we are doing, which is really exciting, is we're bringing together 8 organisations from around the country, and we're bringing all the students together in a kind of virtual college. So we're not based at any one place, we're based sort of all over the country, and we're training them together to get the best out of the experience for them. Innovation is really important when you're doing a core PhD discipline. PhD students here are doing their lab work, their science of soil, but it's really important, and we want to emphasise the need to be ready for the market, ready to be entrepreneurs, ready to face the world in a practical and innovative way. So we're providing innovation training so that the students can get themselves ready to face the world, their employers, ready for all sorts of opportunities that the soil science innovation offers to them. Yeah, so we're introducing the students to businesses, to entrepreneurs, to policy people, so that the students can get involved with these experts, to be mentored by them, to see how these people operate in the real world, so that they can tune themselves in to really big world thinking rather than just being focused on the lab bench. One of the great innovation opportunities that we're offering to the students is internships. We have students who are going to work with the government. They are at this moment working in government offices, learning to communicate soils policy, soils related issues to make a difference to the country. They're learning those differences, working in a real environment. I think that's a really great innovation opportunity for them. Yeah, so it's very important that we are not just academics. Perhaps historically that is how PhDs would have been seen to have been. We have a view and a philosophy that we are encouraging where we mix the academia with business, with entrepreneurs, to have a real sense of partnership so that the students can learn about the science, to learn to be scholars, but also learn to be entrepreneurs and policymakers at the same time. That is the modern day PhD experience which we're trying to culture in this innovation here today. Yeah, we are placing special emphasis on creating new partnerships. In this current round of recruitment, which we're just starting at the moment, we are particularly searching for studentship projects which have a strong case industrial business partnership to them. We think that offers the best training opportunity to the students, so we're placing emphasis there. Yeah, the partners are very excited. They get something out of it too. At the very practical level, I can think of examples where partners get a student who's keen to learn at the lab bench in that partnership. I can think of partnerships where we have partners developing environmental sensors, and I know a student is going to be working in their laboratory, in their development experience. So I think the partner gets something from training the student at the same time, and they're getting a bright, learning, innovative person to work with them, and it's like a bridge from academia to industry for them. It's a two-way relationship. The partners vary considerably, and there's a whole exciting range of partners. They range from the government, from the Department of Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, from DEFRA, right the way through to very small enterprises that developing their own innovation, their own monitoring equipment for soil science. So there's a whole spectrum from government through to SMEs which we're offering the students, and that gives them all sorts of opportunities to align themselves with the real world. It's been really important for us as part of our philosophy to set up the innovation programme for soils. It's actually been quite challenging for us to find the right assortment of innovation partners, because they're not so obvious where to pick them, to find those relationships for soil science. So with our innovation fellow, who's been doing a fantastic job, we've managed to identify a whole range of partners which is really a first, I think, for soil science, to look at the whole spectrum of innovation partners, from government to small businesses, and to start aligning the students with the real world. And that's a new thing that we're doing. I think that's quite exciting. There is a very clear single hope, that we train the best soil scientists to make the best difference for the world in the future. And we are hoping to align them with the best employers to do that, and everybody wins from that. One of the things that we've also been doing as part of this innovation programme is actually teaching the students how to develop their working relationship with stakeholders, with people. So, for example, they're being trained in interpersonal skills as well, which is all part of the business skills and you know, working with people. And that's one of the things which we're really proud to have been doing at this innovation event today. So, you know, we're teaching them the core soil science, but we're also teaching them how to work with people and prepare them for the real world. And I think that you know, that's where we need to be heading. We need people savvy, smart people to make good judgments for the future.